Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
You can catch me at the hot spot.
It's the BR18.
Good morning, Briggity Tat.
Good morning, Rock T. Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat Tat Tat, and this is the Hot Spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. Well, y'all, the Grammys aired last night, and I got some of the highlights, so let's get into it. The biggest night, the 67th Grammy Awards hosted by Trevor Noah, aired last night from the Crypto.com arena. Beyonce had 11 nominations. She won Best Country Song, Duo or Group for their song Second Most Wanted, featuring Miley Cyrus. Cowboy Carter also won Country Album, and she finally won Album of the Year.
I'd like to thank and acknowledge and praise all of the firefighters for keeping us safe. I just feel very full and very honored. It's been many, many years. And I just want to thank the Grammys, every songwriter. I want to dedicate this to Miss Martell, and I hope we just keep pushing forward, opening doors.
Congratulations to her on that, because she was so surprised.
Yeah.
Kendrick Lamar swept his categories for for Song of the Year and Record of the Year, and here's what he had to say.
First and foremost, all praise to the Most High. We woke up this morning. We're gonna dedicate this one to the city. Compton, Watts, yeah, Long Beach, Inglewood. This is my neck of the woods that's held me down since a young pup. You know, and most importantly, the people and the families out in the Palisades and out to Dina. This is a true testament that we're going to continue to restore the city.
Nice.
That was dope.
It was nice. I was so happy for him. Oh, man. Chris Brown won Best R&B Album, and Money Long won Best R&B Performance for Made for Me. SZA won Best R&B Song. Performers included Bruno Mars. They had a lot of people performing. Let's check out this from Bruno Mars.
I've been for a while, on a winter's day. I'd be safe and warm if I was in LA. California dreaming, California dreaming, California dreaming.
Nice.
He tore that up, him and Lady Gaga.
Yo, him and
boy.
Lady Gaga
Nice.
tore that thing up. Yes, indeed. What y'all think about the Michael Jackson tribute?
Oh, from Janelle Monáe.
From Janelle Monáe.
Oh, she did real good. I'm like, all right, Miss Monáe, honey. She did the Michael Jackson, the moonwalk and everything. And she had the little ensemble. She looks good.
She did, I loved her hair. She did her thing. So kudos to you, Janelle Monáe, for putting it down. The Grammys also raised over $7 million for relief support for the LA fires. And we're going to talk about more with the Grammys in What's Trending. All right, y'all, we're going to wrap up the hot spot on that note. But coming up next, we have, what we got coming up next? We got the joke of the day, Rock T.
Yeah, sure do.
Rock T?
Yes,
is it going to be funny, Rock T?
It's always funny, man. It's
No,
always
now
funny.
that is always a lie. All right, y'all, the time now is 27 minutes before the top of the hour. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
You can catch me at the hot spot.
It's the BR18.
$5.29 before the top of the hour. Time for the hot spot. What up, Brat?
What up, Rickey? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat Tat Tat, and this is the Hot Spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. Beyonce has officially declared that she is returning to the stage with the Cowboy Carter Tour. That's what she had been holding out on us on and about. The tour dates, venues, and ticket prices have not yet been announced. We know her last major tour was the Renaissance Tour that took place in 2023. She had a huge weekend after making her big announcement. She went on to win big at the Grammys last night, and we've been talking about it all morning. She took home 3 Grammys last night, including Album of the Year for Cowboy Carter. Congratulations to all the Grammy winners. Shout out to Alicia Keys. Queen Latifah did a great job when she presented her with the Dr. Dre Global Impact Award, and here she is.
This is a beautiful thing. I've been blessed to create with some of the most superpower, groundbreaking risk takers like Taria Joseph, my mama, Ann Mincielli, Desiree Perez, Jody Gershon. They saw in me what I didn't see in myself, and we started She Is the Music to open the doors for other women who didn't get the opportunities or credit they deserve. So this is for all the ladies that know the magic that they bring to the room.
Yes, Alicia.
Yeah.
Congratulations to her. What'd you say, Gary?
Baby, Alicia Keys be wearing some get-ups, though, honey. Ooh, Lord. I'm like, girl, where this girl get these outfits from? Flowers all in her hair and stuff going around there. I'm like, oh, Miss Keys, girl. I know
What
Sweezy be.
flowers?
She had some of the little things she had in her hair, not flowers, but the appliques and stuff all in her hair. I know Sweezy be like, golly. But
No, I'm sure he'd be like, Godly, baby, you look beautiful. I love you.
Absolutely.
yeah, I guess he does.
I mean, we have flowers in their hair.
Alicia Keys be
weren't-
wearing
they
some
weren't
get-ups,
flowers.
Ricky.
It was like a headband or something
Yeah.
that connected to her ears,
Yes,
and then it
I
came
know,
down and
yeah.
cascaded down her.
Oh, yeah.
Gary, you have your own opinion. She,
Minnie Riperton used to wear flowers in her hair.
No, Minnie Riperton wore one nice flower in her hair. Alicia Keys had stuff going all around her skull and coming down her neck. Ricky, it's just too
it
much.
was not
honey.
going down around her skull. Moving on, Gary. Doechii made history becoming the third black woman to win a Grammy for Best Rap Album. So congratulations to her, too. And also, once again, y'all, the Grammys raised over $7 million for victims of the LA fires. So that is awesome, and we appreciate all of that. And we're going to wrap up the hot spot on that note. But coming up next, we got the Praise Mixdown with the White Stone. For more stories like those, you can go to RickySmileyMorningShow.com. You can catch me on all my social media at Brat. The time now is 26 minutes before the top of the hour. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
You can catch me at the hot spot.
It's the BR18.
All right, y'all. Rick Smiley Morning Show. It's the bottom of the hour. Time for the hot spot. What up, Brat?
What up, Ricky? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat, and this is the Hot Spot, but we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. Oh, well, y'all, Janelle Monáe has some choice words for Nelly while performing on stage at Anderson .Paak's Grammy Awards after party. In a video from the party, Janelle decided to diss Nelly when his song came on because she didn't like his decision to perform at Donald Trump's inauguration, and this is what she had to say.
I used to like Nelly, but then he went to perform for Donald Trump. I don't give a f***. I'm with my family. Ain't nobody gonna hate on us, and I'ma look back like I don't give a f***. I care about women. I care about Hispanics. I care about Spanish people. I care about you sold out. I used to think you was cool, but now you look like a motherfucking fool. Going to the inauguration to participate with some who don't give a f*** about who you feeling. I don't care what you really saying. I might be a little tipsy, but I know everything I'm saying.
Oh, wow.
I know how it is when you
And-
freestyle and when you
oh,
freestyle
God.
and you tipsy, okay? She said it in the song. She's like, I might be a little tipsy, but when you freestyle it, you just coming off the top to whatever is on your heart and whatever just come to mind. So, oh Lord Jesus.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, Nelly probably won't say anything back because, you know,
No.
most guys don't want to say nothing to a girl, but I don't know if that means Ashanti is not going to say nothing. So, but
She don't need to say nothing
they
either.
will
Where's she
probably
going?
stay out of it. You know, Nelly know how it is too when you freestyling and you just, you know, really it's a nervous thing almost when you freestyling and you just say what's on your mind and whatever comes to your head. So, you
But
know.
how you feel about that, Brett? They both your friends. How do you feel?
I don't know. I don't know what to say about this. You know, I'm sure a lot of people disagree with Nelly, but if you have love for Nelly and you care for the person, you can't. It's not up to you to judge people on their decision. You know what I'm saying? So if you can't not be his friend no more because of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I don't want to get in this, but I love Janelle Monáe and I love Nelly. Like, I've been knowing Nelly for years, so. You know, like I said, I've been in this situation before when you freestyling and you coming off the top and you tipsy. You know, the liquor bring the truth out. You know what I'm saying? The liquor bring out how you feel for real. And when you freestyling, you just thinking of whatever come to your mind, just whatever coming out top because you want to rhyme. You know, you on a beat, you just expressing yourself. So,
So you don't think it was personal? It's just her just rapping.
I think it was her rapping. I don't think it was personal. She may come out with an apology. She may not, But I just don't think the fuel needs to be added to the fire for this. It should just go ahead and, go away. That's her expression. And a lot of people express themselves about what Nelly said. And then he came and said what he had to say. And that's that. So that's how I feel about that. And let's move the hell on because I don't want to get stuck on this thing. Drake's dad, Dennis Graham, is speaking out about Kendrick Lamar's Not Like Us making history at the Grammys. A TikToker asked him about how he felt about Kendrick's big win. And of course, here's what he had to say.
I don't care nothing about that shit. That ain't got nothing to do with me. All the best to him, man.
Okay, cool.
I don't do that bullshit.
And I agree with him. Don't bring that to him.
That's old school.
Yeah,
Don't do that. Don't do that to somebody's dad. Why would you ask him that?
Because people are ignorant and they stupid. Well, speaking of Drake, he just announced he's dropping a new collaborative album with Canadian artist Party Next Door. And if you remember Party, didn't he date Meg Thee Stallion? Or no, that's somebody else.
Yeah. Was it Party Next Door? I think. Look like he did. Yeah, he dated
Oh,
her.
okay. I don't know, child. I don't be knowing so many people out here that's dating and doing different things. I get confused a lot, so I'm sorry. That's why I asked y'all. The project will be titled Some Sexy Songs for You, and it will drop on Valentine's Day. It's 15 tracks, and Drake dropped the trailer for the project yesterday. This will be his third collaborative album, and in 2015 he dropped a mixtape with Future, and in 2022 he released Her Loss with 21 Savage. All right, y'all, we're going to wrap up the hotspot on that note. For more information on these stories, you can go to RickeySmileyMorningShow.com. Coming up next, we got your wake-up call, so hit us up at 8669-RICKEY. That's 8669-RICKEY. The time now is 26 minutes before the top of the hour. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
The hot spot. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot and
You can catch me at the hot spot.
It's the BR18.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. It's time for the hot spot. What up, Brat?
What up, Rickey? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat, and this is the hot spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. Well, y'all, Hines and Grammy award-winning producer Mustard have finally teamed up for a collaboration that fans have been calling for. To mark the launch of their partnership, Hines released a short film remixing one of his classic ketchup ads featuring Mustard's viral Mustard! And a sneak peek of a new upcoming sauce. That is so cool. And as part of the partnership, Mustard has been named Heinz's first ever Chief Mustard Officer, where he will create a limited edition mustard flavor. That is so dope. I love that. That is awesome. Did y'all catch that commercial in between the Grammys? It was like a stoned out mustard bottle and Heinz ketchup label. It was really, really nice. I was so proud of him. I love that type of thing. Anyway, moving on. Multiple artists have come to the defense of Babyface. Oh, Lord. After the icon became the subject of a controversial incident at the Grammy Awards. Yesterday, Sean Stockman of Boyz II Men expressed his frustration on Instagram regarding an incident which Babyface was abruptly cut off during an interview with Associated Press. The moment which went viral happened after Babyface's interview was interrupted by reporters shouting for an artist by the name of Chapel Roan. I would always say her name was Chappelle because it looks like Dave Chappelle, but Chapel Roan, who had just walked by, and that move led Babyface to hand his mic off and walk away as he told them, well, go do that. And this is what Sean Stockman of Boyz II Men had to say, y'all.
So it bothers me that in any other profession of entertainment, whether it be acting, whether it be sports, the legends are honored. But with the music industry, if you're not considered relevant, you get thrown away and discarded, no longer useful. And that's weird to me. And I wanted to ask all of you guys, why do you think that is? Why is that?
Yeah. That's crazy. That was so rude. Did y'all catch that? Of course, everybody saw that.
But it was rude though. But I'm sure all of us have done a red carpet before. If you see a bigger star,
there's a way to do it though.
It's definitely a way to do it. But I mean, honey, if President Obama is passing by and you're interviewing Joe LaWuwa, Joe LaWuwa may just have to wait. You have to wind up that interview with him and say, well, Joe, it was nice talking to you, and have a great day, and you look wonderful. President Obama, come here. And
but
bring him over.
Babyface is not Joe LaWuwa. and they should have saw who was coming down the line. There's two people standing there doing the interview.
Yeah.
One should be paying attention to who's coming down the line. So either you could either pass on Babyface or not talk to him at all. Don't start and then cut the conversation off because you see somebody else. It's just a way to do it.
Well, it's a way to do it, but if you don't know who Babyface is, and this was two European women, they probably know Babyface was from Baby's butt, and they say, well, we're going to bring this one here on in, Chappelle Roan, who they know, and that's why it kind of ended that way. It wasn't right, but in the words of Whitney Houston, it's not right, but it's okay.
Oh, my God. Okay, Gary. Whatever, Gary. Last but not least, we're going to move on because it still wasn't right, and it's not okay. It's never okay. You don't do no legend like that. You don't do nobody like that. Have some discretion. My goodness. Gary talking about it's not right, it's no care. Whitney Houston, get out of here. Last but not least, y'all, Diddy was admitted to a Brooklyn hospital in New York after experiencing pain with his knee. He was transported to the hospital from the Metropolitan Detention Center, where he had an MRI last Thursday. He was transported late night to avoid drawing attention of the other inmates and staff. He has a history of a knee problem. His attorney would not comment on any other medical issues or anything related to prisoner movements. His trial is set to begin on May 5th. All right, y'all, we're going to wrap up the hot spot on that note. For more on those stories, go to RickeySmileyMorningShow.com. I'm your girl, Brat, and coming up next, we got the Praise Mixdown with the White Stone. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
You can catch me at the hot spot.
It's the BR18.
All right, y'all. Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Hey, it's the bottom of the hour. Y'all time for the hot spot. What up, Brat?
What up, Rickey? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat, and this is the hot spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get right off into it. Well, y'all, as we know, the big game is this Sunday in New Orleans, and Lil Wayne has made this announcement. Well, he made it yesterday, and here's what he had to say.
Y'all know I'm not going to be there this week, which means I guess there's a seat to fill. Shout out to New Orleans, but I've been working on something very special. I got something exciting coming for you Thursday, the 6th. Till then, I'm just chilling.
What y'all think it is?
I don't know.
You're going to show up to the Super Bowl?
Right.
You think so?
New album.
New album. I think new album, too.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad they got him motivated.
Yeah, me too. I wonder what made him want to put it out around this time, though.
Because this is a good time to put it out. You know, speculation that, you know, he didn't get, like he kind of got snubbed, so here's something for his fans.
Yep. And he'd been promising an album for a while, so I think he finally just made him put the date on it.
Well, that's good.
But when they had the Super Bowl in Atlanta, they didn't have no Atlanta artists on. They had Maroon 5 perform, so Atlanta artists kind of got snubbed in their city too.
Didn't Big Boy perform?
Yeah, somebody from Atlanta.
They had somebody come out?
Yeah, I believe it was Big Boy.
Yeah.
Did a feature?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Did you watch it, Kate?
I don't remember him coming out.
Yeah.
I just remember Maroon 5 was like the headliner.
Yeah. Well, y'all moving on. Go ahead.
No, I'm just going to say they had Jamario standing to the side.
You know what?
Wait a minute.
You're so stupid. Y'all, Killer Mike is suing over last year's Grammy, the arrest when he was arrested at the Grammys, and he's blaming the private security services who were hired to work the event. In a lawsuit, he says he was stopped by security on his way to the red carpet for photos and interviews, and despite winning a bunch of awards and having all the necessary credentials to access the secured area, Killer Mike says the two companies that were hired to do security gave their employees way too much power. He says that's what led to him being unlawfully placed under citizen's arrest under false pretenses. He also says security physically assaulted and battered him by putting their hands on him and restraining him in full view for everyone to see. He was put in jail for hours, and that caused him to miss out on presenting an award. And he says all that caused him emotional distress and public humiliation, and he is suing for security. He's suing the security company for damages. So I'm not mad at him. I don't know what happened, but they ain't had to put their hands on him and embarrass him and do all the stuff that they did because everybody saw, and everybody's like, dang, what happened to Killer Mike? So I'm glad that he's not just sitting down taking this lightly, because I wouldn't. I wouldn't.
Pay me.
Good thing. Yeah, the good thing when you have money, you could sue. You could have the money to file a lawsuit.
Even when you don't have money, if people know, if the lawyer know what happened to you and they feel like you got a good case and they gonna get some money too, they'll take that case. Absolutely. We're gonna wrap up the hot spot on that note because we got a little time constraint. Damon came on and said nothing to me yet, but I'm sure he will. For more information on these stories and more, go to RickySmileyMorningShow.com. Coming up next, we got Rock T's HBC. You know who we repping today, Rock T?
We got to rep St. Augustine. Bringing it Tat. That's coming up next on the Ricky Smiley Morning Show. Pimpin'.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot
in this hat. You can catch me at the hot spot.
It's the BR18.
All right, y'all, Ricky Smiley Morning Show 29 after the hour. Y'all time for the hot spot. What up, Brat?
What up, Ricky? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat Tat Tat, and this is the Hot Spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. In a recent interview, Kanye West spoke on the rap battle against Drake and Kendrick Lamar, and he says that Kendrick killed Drake. He also warns people not to count Drake out. Here's what he had to say.
Well, one thing is like with Kendrick, I was like, man, why you killed my nemesis? Where's the movies if it ain't no Drake? Yeah. For me, it's like, or at least took him down for a little bit. I'm like, damn, man, it's like, it was really challenging for me to make Father Stretch My Hands and different things. And man, got work, you know, like top 5 song ever created in life. You know, I'm like, you know, you can't ever count out Steph Curry. And so that man might hit 200 points in one, you know, song or something.
What y'all think?
I'll never know what Kanye is talking about.
No, me neither. I was like, huh?
Yeah. The minute Ye start talking, I kind of tune out.
Kind of got confused on that one.
Yeah.
Everybody IQ go down.
We trying to keep up with him. I'm trying to keep up with him, like, man.
All right, y'all. Moving on. Nick Cannon's new show, Bad vs. Wild, on the Zeus Network, has some similarities to Wild 'N Out, and Viacom thinks the shows are too close, so they are suing. The lawsuit is filed against Zeus Network and accuses Bad vs. Wild of being an unlawful copy of Wild 'N Out. The lawsuit is not filed against Nick Cannon personally. However, he does host the show, and he's also an executive producer of the show, and it's in association with Incredible Entertainment, which is Nick Cannon's company. Claims from the lawsuit say that it's a wholesome appropriation of Viacom's intellectual property, including the show's format, creative and design elements, and even its host, Nick Cannon. Viacom says the similarities between the shows has led to widespread confusion since Bad vs. Wild debuted. The network claims that Bad vs. Wild damages Wild 'N Out's reputation because it features competitions based on harmful stereotypes and offensive content. So Viacom is suing for copyright infringement, trademark infringement, unfair competition, trademark dilution, and intentional interference with Cannon's Viacom contract. My goodness.
Oh, wow, that's a lot.
That's a lot of different things going on. I don't know. I mean, but didn't Nick Cannon create Wild 'N Out?
Yeah, but they saying it's too similar. But if I was Nick Cannon, I would kind of push back because, you know, he was just crying a couple of years ago, honey, when they wasn't having him out there. So he better step back or they'll get him and he won't have a job and won't be able to take care of all those 20 children. So,
dang, you had to throw that in there.
I definitely think he's going to always be able to take care of them kids because he always keep a job and he has a lot of things going on. He does the Masked Singer. He does a lot of stuff.
Yeah, we got to pray then. We just got to pray.
We got to pray.
Yeah, that's all we could do.
And last but not least, once again, y'all, Killer Mike is suing over last year's arrest at the Grammys, and he's saying that the private security services who were hired to work the event, they were just doing way too much. He said they was taking their authority for granted, and in the lawsuit, he says he was stopped by security on his way to the red carpet for photos and interviews, and despite having all the necessary credentials, he says the two companies that were hired gave their security way too much power. He says that led him to being unlawfully placed under citizen's arrest under false pretenses. He also says security physically assaulted and battered him by putting their hands on him and restraining him in full view of everyone to see. He was also held in jail for hours, and that caused him to miss out on presenting an award. He says this caused him emotional distress and public humiliation, and he is going after the security companies for damage. All right, y'all, we're going to wrap up the hotspot on that note, but for more information on these stories, go to RickySmileyMorningShow.com. You can catch me on social media at Brat. Coming up next, we got the Praise Mixdown with the White Stone. The time now is 27 minutes before the top of the hour. It's the Ricky Smiley Morning Show. The Hot Spot.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot and
You can catch me at the hot spot.
It's the BR18.
All right, y'all, Rick's Smiley Morning Show ends about that time for the hot spot. Sitting in for the one and only the Brat. We got Taylor Green in the building. Taylor, good morning.
Good morning. Yes, I'm Taylor Green, and I'm sitting in for the Brat, and here's your hot spot. Irv Gotti, a noted record executive, producer, and entrepreneur, best known as the founder of Murder, Inc. Records, has passed away at the age of 54. The cause of death is currently unknown, but he did suffer a stroke last year. As you all may know, he rose to fame in the late 90s and early 2000s, and he played a key role in hip-hop and R&B, working with artists like Ja Rule, Ashanti, and DMX. Before launching Murder, Inc., Gotti worked as an A&R at Def Jam, where he helped bring DMX, Jay-Z, and Ja Rule to the label. In recent years, Gotti had reinvented himself, expanding into television with the creation of BET's Tales, an anthology series blending hip-hop and storytelling. Rest in peace to Irv Gotti and all of his family members. In other news, New England Patriots owner Robert Kraft released a new Super Bowl advertisement to combat anti-Semitism, where Snoop Dogg and Tom Brady break down how the reasons for hate are as stupid as they sound. Now, Kraft says that he chose Snoop and Tom because it was important to have two individuals from seemingly different walks of life to relay this campaign message. In the ad, they're standing face to face to each other, telling each other why they hate each other. Check this out.
I hate you because we're from different neighborhoods.
I hate you because you look different.
I hate you because I don't understand you.
I hate you because people I know hate you.
I hate you because I think you hate me.
Because I need someone to blame.
Because you talk different.
Because you act different.
Because you're just different. Man, I hate that things are so bad that we have to do a commercial about it.
Me too.
That's interesting.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, I like that, though. I like that.
Yeah. I mean, given it's those two people from different walks of life, I think that makes a lot of sense, them relaying that message. In my last story, congratulations to Glorilla. Rihanna chose her to be her first brand ambassador to represent all four of her Fenty brands: Savage X Fenty, Fenty Beauty, Fenty Skin, and Fenty Hair. And her debut as brand ambassador was earlier this week, so congratulations to her. And for more information on these stories and more, go to RickySmileyMorningShow.com. And coming up next, Special K got the news you can't use.
There it is. I appreciate it, Taylor Green.
In the building.
Yeah.
Hey, Taylor.
All right, more Rick's Smiley Morning Show coming up.
the hot spot.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot and
You can catch me at the hot spot.
It's the BR18.
All right, y'all party people. 28 minutes after the hour, y'all. Brat got the hot spot. Brat.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat Tat Tat, and this is the hot spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. Oh, man, y'all. Irv Gotti, a very well-known record executive producer and entrepreneur, best known as the founder of Murder, Inc. Records, has passed away at the age of 54. Oh, man, this is so sad, so young. Cause of his death is currently unknown, but he did suffer a stroke last year. As you all may know, he rose to fame in the late 90s and early 2000s, and he played a major key role in hip-hop and R&B, working with artists like Ja Rule, Ashanti, and DMX, and many others. Before launching Murder, Inc., Irv Gotti worked as an A&R at Def Jam, where he helped bring DMX, Jay-Z, and Ja Rule to the label. In recent years, Gotti had reinvented himself, expanding into television with the creation of BET's Tales, and that was an anthology series blending hip-hop and storytelling. Oh man, R.I.P. to Irv Gotti. Let's keep his family in our prayers. All right, y'all, moving on. An executive producer for the Grammy Awards is addressing Kanye West and his wife, Bianca Censori's controversial red carpet moment. Now, we all remember how Bianca Censori dropped her fur coat to reveal her see-through dress, see-through everything, actually. The executive producer said that the dress coat was artistic black tie. However, in the music industry, that could be up for interpretation. There is a dress code. Now, for anybody actually performing on the show, they have to adhere to, but I guess, of course, Kanye and them ain't really adhering to nothing. But as far as people attending, the nominees, they would be something that the recording would have to answer to. So I guess they did not have to answer to that. We're going to just move on because, you know, Ye is proud of his moment. He says his wife, Bianca Censori, won up the Grammys, if that's what you want to call it. I don't know. I just wouldn't have done that. That's just a little bit, she seemed really uncomfortable. But anyway, we're going to move on. Last but not least, a judge has reportedly blocked Wendy Williams from further speaking to the media. Oh my God. Wendy is currently in an NYC assisted living facility, which she describes as a luxury prison because she's not able to receive incoming calls and has no access to electronic services. Wendy Williams will remain locked up in this facility, that sounds horrible, indefinitely, and will not be able to speak to the media anymore. But the good news is that a judge will allow her to fly to Miami for her father's 94th birthday. This is horrible. Like, I just locked up like that. It sounds like she in jail. All right, y'all, we're going to wrap up the hot spot on that note. But coming up next, we got the Praise Mixdown with the White Stone. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot and
You can catch me at the hot spot.
It's the BR18.
For show, 29 minutes before the top of the hour. Good morning, Brickety Tat.
Good morning, Rock T. Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat Tat Tat, and this is the hot spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. Well, y'all, Lil Wayne will not be at the Super Bowl this Sunday, but instead he is crashing the party with a Cetaphil commercial that also reveals the release date for the Carter 6. The ad shows Wayne reacting to missing out on the halftime show before embracing a gig for the lotion company instead. Throughout the ad, the date June 6, 2025 appears several times, and in the final scene, Weezy declares he won't attend the big game, and you'll see a sign that says "Do not disturb" until 6/6/2025, and it's signed Carter 6. Now, the Carter 5 was released in 2018, so that was about 6 years ago. So this is a big deal, people, and what a better time to release it than now. You know what I'm saying? Because all the controversy around him not being at the Super Bowl. So I think this was kind of genius. What y'all think?
I love it. You know it's going to be probably the number one song that he releases. So
okay,
that's dope, man. It's time for another album from Lil Weezy.
Absolutely. Louisiana. All right, y'all, moving on. Kendrick Lamar has dropped a few hints about what fans can expect from his upcoming Super Bowl performance. Check out what he had to say.
Storytelling. I think I've always been very open about storytelling, and I've always had a passion about bringing that on whatever stage I'm on. Smack the down all the way to 13 minutes. It's kind of wild, and it's interesting because it lets you know kind of where you at and your perspective on how you think about cataloging the music. I love being present. Being in the now and being just locked into how I feel and the energy I have now, that's something that I wanted to carry over to New Orleans and for the world to see. This is me, this is Kendrick Lamar at 37 years old. And
that's what's up. Everybody know that Kendrick is a lyrical genius, because the things that was broke down in that diss record that I had no idea he was saying, I was like, wow. He was talking about like slavery days and comparing all of that to like, you know, Drake and the whole situation. It is amazing, and he is incredible. All right, y'all, moving on. A 9-episode Nipsey Hussle documentary along with new unreleased music is set to be released before the end of this year. Now, Nipsey Hussle reportedly left behind full bodies of work upon his passing back in 2019. He passed 1 year after dropping his debut CD. His brother, Black Sam, has kept a close guard of Nipsey's untouched music, which is awesome because we haven't heard any of it. So that's good. He had a protector of it because people love to leak music and you know, put you out there like that. Fans will get the documentary and the unreleased music later this year. So that is awesome. All right, y'all, we're going to wrap up the hot spot on that note. For more information on these stories, you can go to RickySmileyMorningShow.com. Coming up next, we got Rock T's HBC. You know who we repping today, Rock T.
We repping that Clinton College Brickety Tat, indeed.
Whoop, whoop.
HBC, you know, is coming up next on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
so hot and
You can catch me at the hot spot.
It's the BR18.
Good morning, Brickety.
Good morning, Rock T. Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat Tat Tat, and this is the hot spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. Well, y'all, as fans await Kendrick Lamar's halftime show at the big game this Sunday, Too Short says that K-Dot should not perform his Grammy Award-winning song, Not Like Us. Check out what he had to say.
It should be one of the best of all times because of his track record of what he's done every time you've given him a moment to perform at an awards ceremony, Coachella, whatever it may be. He always brings us home.
Do you feel like he should do Not Like Us? It's up in the air right now if he's going to perform it.
If I was him, I wouldn't do it.
You wouldn't do it? Why is that?
Because that's more of a jab than doing it.
Yeah, okay.
I wouldn't do it, man. He just did the Grammys. I wouldn't do it, man. You know?
I don't understand. That's kind of like he just won Grammys for it. I would do it. That's the biggest, newest song to date. I would definitely do it.
And everybody's going to want to hear it.
Exactly.
And everybody's
going to
want to hear it.
Him for that.
Yeah.
So.
That's like Brat performing and not performing Funktified.
Funktified. Exactly. Or like the newest, you know what I'm saying? The newest hit. Even people that don't know Kendrick Lamar, that didn't know him before now. Some of these new kids, when Not Like Us came out, they were introduced to Kendrick Lamar. You know what I'm saying? All right, y'all, moving on. After news broke Wednesday that Irv Gotti passed away, 50 Cent posted a photo of himself sitting next to a tombstone with R.I.P. written on it. All while exhaling smoke from a hookah. In the caption, 50 wrote, "I'm smoking on that Gotti pack," but then went on to say, "Nah, God bless him, LOL." The day before Irv Gotti passed, 50 had referenced the news report about Irv being on life support, saying on IG, "Damn, I wanted him to see my new shows." Now, if you can recall, Irv and 50 had a long-standing beef dating way back to 1999 when 50's friend was supposedly robbed by Ja Rule, allegedly. You know, Ja Rule was on Murder, Inc., so you know how 50 Cent do. We kind of used to it by now, but we ask him to just have a heart. You know what I'm saying? All right, y'all, moving on. Well, y'all, Lil Wayne will not attend the Super Bowl this Sunday, but instead he's crashing the party with a Cetaphil commercial that also reveals the release date for the Carter 6. Yes, what everybody has been waiting on for years. The ad shows Wayne reacting to missing out on the halftime show before embracing a gig for the lotion company instead. Throughout the ad, the date June 6, 2025 appears several times, and in the final scene, Weezy declares he won't attend the big game, and you'll see a sign that says, "Do not disturb till 6/06/2025, and it's signed the Carter 6. That's right, y'all. The Carter 5 was released in 2018, and that was about 6 years ago, so we cannot wait for this to happen. All right, y'all, we're going to wrap up the hot spot on that note, but for more stories, you can go to RickySmileyMorningShow.com, and you can catch me on all my social media at Brat. Yeah, coming up next week, got the White Stone with the Praise Mixdown. Hey, it's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.